what's going on? Welcome to the McBurger Deluxe Gaming Channel. I am McBurger. It's that time again, guys. Christmas is right around the corner. If you're anything like me, you've been watching your favorite Christmas movies, trying to get into the holiday spirit. With so many great films that have been released, you're bound to have missed at least a few. My friends and I have decided to make this video for you and show you some of the most underrated Christmas films that have been released recently. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Vince Vaughn was Santa Claus? 2007's Fred Claus does a phenomenal job of answering that very question. Vince Vaughn plays the older brother of Saint Nick himself, who's played by Paul Giamatti. That's right, Golden Globe winner Paul Giamatti is in this film. One thing that Fred Claus does really well is blending Christmas movie shenanigans with real-life situations. At times, it does suffer a bit of an identity crisis. It goes from being a slapstick comedy to being a really heartwarming Christmas story, and it struggles to find balance between that. That doesn't stop this from being a great Christmas movie, though. Fred Claus tackles themes that not many Christmas movies even want to touch.
He's in here.
Who are you?
I'm the boy's father. Who are you?
We're with Child Services, sir. We're here to remove this minor from an unfit home.
All kids deserve a toy on Christmas. There's no such thing as a naughty list. There's no such thing as bad kids. Just kids in bad situations. Kevin, call the cops if he's anywhere near a school. Spacey plays the antagonist in this, and he does a phenomenal job of making you hate him. Even before his most recent charges, I really don't know why he's anywhere near the North Pole. Seriously, why is Kevin Spacey having access to these kids' information? For the next film, I'm going to ask my friend Spidey Lee 23 to explain it to you. I think he's going to do a much better job explaining this movie than I can.
What's up, world? It's me, Spidey Lee 23. Special shout out to McBurger Deluxe for putting me on, letting me be a part of this. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy this review because it is a great Christmas movie. It's super underrated, all-star cast. Stay tuned, and let's do it. The movie opens up, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Ethan they call him, he loses his parents in a car crash. And this happens on Christmas Eve, so he's kind of devastated. He has two great best friends. Best friends are played by Anthony Mackie and Seth Rogen. They try to cheer him up, and what better way than with drinks and spirits. They take him out to the bar, and they kind of create a tradition right there. While they're out, though, they see a beautiful woman. So they ask her, "Where'd you just come from?" She tells them about this exclusive party that it's really hard to get into. They're looking for this exclusive party all over the city, every single year, every Christmas Eve, but to no avail. As time goes on, things change. Papa Doc becomes leader of the free world. Anthony Mackie, or Chris, becomes a famous athlete. Seth Rogen becomes a family man. He has a wife now, she's pregnant, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Ethan, is kind of stuck. You start to see the tradition die a little. Flash forward to present day. It's Christmas Eve. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is 33 now. He's at work, where he's forced to be an elf. While elfing around, he finds these exclusive party tickets. So like any sane person, he finds them, and he takes them, and then he quits his job. So they're on stage doing their traditional karaoke, and enters the ex. It's obvious that he's still in love with her, but he ain't simping about it, so let that be a lesson to you. Also, enters the drugs. And then, enters the whore. This is where I noticed that Seth Rogen is the king of rant comedy.
I mean, this baby's a mistake.
The baby will ruin your life, you'll ruin the baby's life, and then the baby will fucking murder people! I don't know what you do at this point, but get rid of this fucking baby, put it in a bag, and leave it somewhere, put it in a basket, and push it down a fucking river! Fuck you, baby! fucking baby fucking little arms and your fucking chubby little baby fucking legs.
And it's at this moment where I think, this is not a Christmas movie. This is a Seth Rogen trip. Chris's mom brings us back to the Christmas spirit. And Seth Rogen brings us right back to his fucked up head. Now, I may not have mentioned this, but while at the bar earlier, he accidentally swapped phones with a friend of a friend. And now he's getting dick pics out of nowhere. He's also fucked up, and he thinks this is his phone, so he's kind of curious. So they all meet at the F train to finally go to the party. While on the train, Ethan tells them that they're losing sight. They're not embracing Christmas or each other anymore. They all mentally break up. Regardless, they arrive at the secret spot. Finally, they have arrived. And then they physically break up. Seth finds his phone. He also meets the dick from the old phone. Ethan meets Miley Cyrus. He proclaims his love. I mean, he really goes for it. But boy, you gotta chill. You don't know how many bodies she caught since. It's been 3 months. You don't know if it was a homie's body. She might be a homie hopper. She gives the most reluctant yes. And James was definitely feeling Seth. But, so, his ex tells him straight up. And he took it like a G. Seth and Papadakis get kicked out of the party. Ethan doesn't know this. Goes to the roof, contemplates life. And who does he see up there? Mr. Green. Michael Shannon, the weed dealer, for the 3rd time. Every time you see this guy, he's dropping gems. Nothing but gems. His friends show love. The morning arrives and they all kind of make up, like men do. So, after missing 96 calls from his wife, they rush to the hospital. Turns out it's a false alarm. But Seth admits to his wife that he never really wanted the child. He doesn't know if he's ready for it. And she tells him the same thing. They bond, and it's apparent that he's still tripping balls. In fact, everyone starts telling the truth. And this is the real Christmas miracle. Next we see Ethan at his ex-girlfriend's front. He basically asks her to marry him, but date him first. And this time, she's a lot more interested in what he has to say. Smoothly asked to come in. They kiss and make up. 1 year later, they're serenading Seth's kid to sleep. The end. This movie is a highly underrated Christmas movie. Thank you very much, McBurger Deluxe, for piquing my interest in it, because I'd have never watched it if it wasn't for you. But that's all I got. I'm Spidey Lee 23. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day and night. Be safe, show love, and be kind.
The next film I want to talk to you guys about is the All-American Christmas Carol. So, let's crack open our mountain splashes, snap into a Slim Jim, and break down this film. There you go, boy. As a fellow brother of the mullet myself, and from someone that's been baptized in Mountain Dew, this movie has really spoke to me since its release. It's kind of like if Tyler Perry started making movies for white trash Americans. Taryn Manning, best known for her role as Pennsatucky in Orange is the New Black, plays Sydney. Sydney is your typical trailer park mom. Like most people in Florida, Sydney doesn't believe in having a job. She would rather get money from the government and rely on the kindness from her boyfriend, who works at the local grocery store. Doesn't make a lot of money. If you live in Florida like myself, this is a familiar story. Similar to the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol, Sydney is visited by 3 ghosts. The ghost of Christmas present, future, and past. The ghost of Christmas present is played by Eric Roberts, and I guarantee you have not seen him in a role like this. This movie isn't going to be winning any awards, but it is a fun movie, and I guarantee will make you laugh.
Sure, focus.
Hey Burger, aren't you forgetting one more? Hello mi amigos, Ramen coming at ya. And I'm gonna be talking about 8 Crazy Nights. 8 Crazy Nights is one of the most underrated holiday movies that's been released in the last 20 years. Believe it or not, Hotel Transylvania isn't Adam Sandler's first attempt at an animated movie. In 2002, he released the first animated Hanukkah movie to ever hit the big screen, and it totally bombed. Maybe because the movie had a lot of poop jokes in it. The movie only made $14 million on its opening weekend. It's reported that it lost up to $40 million. Now that's a lot of cheddar to lose for the Sandman. This was when Adam Sandler was probably at his biggest, so it was surprising to see such bad reviews for a movie that is full of classic Sandler charm and amazing animation that still looks good to this day. Sandler voices both the main characters, Davy Stone, who is practically an animated version of his character from the movie Happy Gilmore, and Whitey Duvall, the elderly man in charge of Davy's community service. This movie is a lot of fun. It has some jokes that probably wouldn't fly today, like happy seizures and fat kid jokes. There's also Rob Schneider playing an Asian man, and say what you want about Rob Schneider, he nails the Asian impression.
He no pay for his 4 scorpion ball.
But the movie also has plenty of heartwarming moments and plenty of good, amazing songs, like one of my favorites, the Bum Diddy Bum Bum musical number. Anyway, those are my thoughts on 8 Crazy Nights. My name is Ramen. You have a good night.
Dang, Ramen, you just gonna steal the outro from me like that? Like, dang. I'm just playing, man. If you guys haven't yet, please go over to Ramen Retrospective. Go over to Spidey Lee 23. Both of their channels are great. Hit that sub button. Help them grow their channels like you're helping me grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys watching this video to the end. You guys are the absolute greatest. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Laters on the Monday.